So this conversation is for the DJ. I'm in a group of uh, aspiring DJs and some other DJs that has been DJing for years and still haven't really gotten the concept of DJing. Sometimes, you know, you can walk into a club by you just showing your presence alone sparks the energy from the people and for the people. You know what I mean? And it's because you've put in time over the years. You know what I mean? You've been consistent and they know how you play. You know what I mean? Some DJs, they get carried away and they turn the party or whatever the event about, they make it about themselves. You know, you cannot um, DJ what you like. You know, you cannot just play what you think is relevant. You know, you really have to do your research and you have to go into the mud and really dig in some good tunes or whatever is you know is current and whatever the hits are. As a DJ, that's 101. You always have to have those hits, whether they are boring, whether you don't like them, whatever. You just got to play them because remember your duty, your job is to play the music for the people. You know, sometimes you, DJing is like playing a game of chess. You always got to have 3, 4 steps, songs ahead. Sometimes the crowd is so cold as ice, and you try, you know what I mean. You try to get them going, but then you sometimes you have to revert to the old school steppers, stepping songs like the cha 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 slide, depending on what crowd you got. You know, I remember about probably 5 years ago, cha 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 slide was the song that got everybody from their seat and started loosening up. You know, it wasn't easy. So again, it depends with the crowd. It depends who you're playing for. And sometimes the crowd is loose as you know what. You know, it's probably the crowd is just hot. They're just ready. They just had that. And be careful with that crowd because it's so easy for you to mess it up. So you have to stay relevant when the crowd is already jumpy and or the crowd is energetic. Find all the hits, play all the hits. That's not the time to introduce a new records. You know, so and another pointer is as a DJ, you have to understand the BPMs, beats per minute. You know, you cannot play a song that's so fast and hyper, and the next song is so fucking mellow and downing. You know, everything has a time slot. You know what I mean? So you always got to keep that in mind. And not every DJ can blend in songs and can mix and blend in songs. If you know that you want to play another song, but it's the BPMs are pretty much off, that's when your mouthpiece has to come and play. You got to be able to talk. I'm guilty of that. I'm not a good talker. I don't talk on the microphone. I'd rather give it to somebody else and to say something while I play around with the decks. So we can introduce the other song. So you always got to keep in mind that you are not playing the music for you. You're playing the music for the people. And as much time as you've heard those songs, sometimes that's just the job because we are DJs and sound effects. A lot of DJs they use sound effects to blend in another song to from one song to another. Yes, sometimes it works, but sometimes it can be so fucking annoying because not everything needs sound effect because they can. It's like you're hearing more sound effects than the song. I was guilty of that, but I learned from that. If you take it as a passion, you have to learn from that. DJing is very simple, man. You got to be able to do it for fun. Don't do it as a job. If you do it as a job, I mean, you might get by, but you're not fulfilling the real reason for you being a DJ. It's supposed to be the moment whereby you have fun and you don't get tired of the music that you're playing. You know, again, the music is not for you; it's for the people. So, as much as I'm okay, like I always say that I'm guilty of things because that's how I got to learn, like rap music. I know that's not my department, but if I'm to do like an African American party and the crowd is, I have to do my homework. I have to do my homework. I have to start listening to the radio. I have to look at the top 20 top 50 charts, you got to go in. You can't just go in blindly. No, you gotta know what you're doing, and you got to know what to play as a DJ. So big up to every DJ out there. It's not an easy job. You got people that'll be coming and requesting songs, throw you off, and you got people that just don't want to dance. Don't pay attention to those people. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with taking requests, and but usually that happens because you are not playing. Pretty much the crowd is helping you, but there's some people they just want to play the songs that they want to hear. I mean, they just want to hear some songs that are not even relevant with that particular party. For instance, I was doing a reggae party, playing some reggae music. It was old school reggae music, and then a young couple that came to me, they wanted to hear some Vibes Cartel, you know, and that wasn't the, there's no way I could have played Vibes Cartel at an old reggae party. You can't do that, you know what I mean? Because you're pleasing those two and disappointing the other hundred. So you're gonna have to tell those people like, hey, this is not the party for this is not the song for this, you know, action here. You know, book me or let's do another party or come to whatever date with that consists of those songs. So final message to all the DJs: you got to do your homework and don't cheat the system. There's no way you're gonna make it cheating the system all the time, because I get tired when I go out to listen to some music if I have time, or go watch somebody DJ and you just see that this guy or this person is a counterfeit. They don't know what they're doing, and those are the people that you can't even talk to or try to tell them like, hey man, I'm not judging you, but I want to give you a few pointers, you know what I mean, to elevate your DJ skills. I'm not saying that I know everything, but I've been DJing for at least 23 years, so I know a little bit of what DJ is, like DJ from the cassettes, and not too much of the vinyls. From the cassettes I went straight to CDs, and then now you got the digital stuff. But the concept is the same no matter what you're using. You know what I mean? So big up to each and every DJ out there. And that's not an easy job, man. Sometimes the crowd is so freaking hard to move. You know what I mean? So you just have to put in extra time, put in a little oomph in it. And sometimes you just gotta talk on the mic and get them involved. That's where I like it. I'm not a good talker, so hey, I just have to dig deep in my crest and look at the crowd and try to see, okay, find the angle you can penetrate the crowd with, and stick with that for a little moment until they get loose and then shift over. So big up to each and every DJ out there. Mr. Raspat signing out.